Historically, Devon has always struggled against Matt more than he would struggle against any other arm wrestler who is close to Matt's strength level. But after 2019, the gap between these two arm wrestlers widened a little bit. But still, Matt was always moving Devon off center and he was always causing him to drop his body lower to gain some extra leverage and extra pronation. So I was very curious to see if that is still the case or not, because at about 300 pounds, or even now when Devon looks close to 290, Devon should be strong enough to not let Matt move him off center at all. Because if he still struggles against Matt despite being so strong, then it would mean that it's a stylistic problem for Devon. He cannot really handle the tall top rollers really well. And then that would mean that Vitaly Laletin would destroy Devon in their upcoming super match. So even in this recent practice pull, which happened a few days before the MAC event, so I would assume it's about 5 days old, Matt was able to move Devon off center. He was able to cause Devon to drop his body weight to gain that pronation, and he even pinned Devon once. He surprised Devon. But still, I would say that in this practice, Devon was looking more dominant against Matt than all of the previous ones. He didn't look in any hurry at all. His veins weren't really popping out of his neck, which always used to be the case when he practiced with Matt, and he was going easy. He was letting Matt attack first. But what caught me with a little bit of surprise was Matt wasn't able to do anything to Devon on the left arm. So does that mean Devon's right is not that far off from Matt? Obviously, he would beat him 3-0 if the match happens, but is the gap between their right arms actually smaller than the gap between their left arm? Because if that is the case, then Vitaly Laletin is a very happy guy. They practiced again one more time after having dinner, but Matt didn't try too much after that. Maybe he was tired, maybe he was exhausted, his arm was pumped, or maybe they were just having fun trying to work out on some angles. At about 17-minute mark in the video, they practiced without the straps as well, and Devon looked good there too. But still, Devon knows and everyone else knows that he wouldn't even try to do anything against Vitaly without the straps. That would be a suicide. So I would say that the arm wrestling community is going to have completely different takes from this practice pull, depending on which side you are. If you are a Vitaly Laletin fan and you want to see him win, you can clearly say that the guys who can beat Matt Mask cannot even move Devon Larratt off center. But since Matt has a long forearm, he is still causing troubles to Devon. That's why Vitaly is going to beat Devon with confidence without much trouble. But if you're a Devon Larratt fan and you want to see how he is going to win after this practice pull, then it's quite clear. He's allowing Matt to attack first, and he is looking better than what he has looked in the past against the Wild Horse. And Devon also made a huge announcement. He will be forfeiting the 105 kg East versus West title. What did I predict last month? There is no way that Devon is going to defend his title this year, the 105 kg title. And that's exactly what is happening. Devon said that he wants to make a public announcement that the winner of Matt Mask versus Ongarbayev match should be given the title of the best 105 kg arm wrestler in the world, and that winner should be given the belt as well. I do not agree with this. Clearly, neither Ongarbayev nor Matt Mask is the best arm wrestler in the world. But Devon clearly said that he is no longer the champion, and as a former champion, he wants to hand over his belt. So goodbye to the 105 kg title. And I think until the day Engin attaches some extra benefits with the title, so maybe an extra winning bonus for the title matches, people will keep on forfeiting the titles like that. At least the dominant arm wrestlers like Devon Larratt. Maybe even Alijan Muratov changes his mind in the future. He already isn't trying for the 95 kg title when he can easily cut down to 95 kilos and he can defeat Oleg Petrenko. Why? Because there is no extra incentive attached to that. So I think this needs to be figured out, and as soon as 1 year passes from the day when Devon won the title, it should be taken away from him. But he's willing to give it up anyways. Thanks for watching, like the video, and I'll see you again.